Hey, what you're about to see are clips taken from the 1 hour private with Samson Isaan for the Muay Thai Library. This is the part 2 to Samson Isaan. You can watch the first in the Muay Thai Library as a patron. And if you like this, definitely check out the full session. Link to that is in the description. You can easily watch all that's in the Muay Thai Library as a patron and enjoy Samson. I do. Punch, my head floats up. So I have like a really good tucked chin, but then it floats up when I want to punch. Samson has this incredible tucked chin that's so deeply tucked, his mouth opens. You'll see him do it a couple of times. He's like, he looks ridiculous, but it's incredibly effective, and you have to feel the strikes coming out of that. Don't float your chin. That's how you get nailed. So you want your punches to come out of that tucked feeling. Otherwise, you'll be like me, and you'll float your chin every time you strike and then tuck it every time you're going to take a punch. And you end up having this like whack-a-mole situation. I'm keeping my chin tucked here, but not the way that Samson does it. Because I'm kind of like mostly in defense and then putting a few strikes out, he just, everything, offense and defense, just flows together. He wants me to turn my hand a little bit so that on impact, I'm hitting with just those two front knuckles. See the twist on his arm? He does it even as he's catching my fist. It's got like a little twist on it, so you end up punching down just ever so slightly. I'm asking, do you come all the way back after the jab? Like, do you bring your hand all the way back to that max guard position? He said yes. You pull it in the same direction, but just past yourself, and it super off balances your opponent. He's giving me alternatives here, which is that you can just like toss it to the side or bat it away. In Thai, if your trainer says bat, bat, this is what they mean. They mean bat it to the side. So I'm saying, as a Dern fighter, I'm someone who comes forward, I need to be able to deal with teeps. Like, I need to just be able to bat it away. And so he's demonstrating to me exactly how you do that. He was crazy relentless, Samson. So scary. I'm asking if you catch with your front arm and you kind of like pull past yourself. Do you have to pull your hips out of the way? I don't think he fully understood me, but he catches it, like he just hooks his hand around it, and he's saying you can either throw it to the side or kind of pull it. But see how he's pulling it outside his body? When he does that, he's creating a sitting duck for his power side to come slam me. Because he's outside of me. See that? See how there's no way for me to defend myself? Look at how easily he stays in. He's so cool. And then he just catches whatever I'm hitting him with and throws it off to the side. Like, one of the important things about Samson, and it's something similar to Yod Kumpan, is that they are not afraid of hitting guard, and they're not afraid of being hit. If you're a forward fighter, you're going to get hit, and you just kind of like block and throw and catch whatever you can, but you're gonna have contact. And if you're gonna hit your opponent, you're gonna hit their guard sometimes. That's fine. Just basically break the door down. This is Samson's style as he's staying in as close as he is right here. He's doing that thing with his front arm where he's just annoying my guard, but he's not worried about hitting my guard. He's like breaking the door down. I cannot counter you. This is his beautiful uppercut. Samson has incredible uppercuts. You have to stand really close to throw these. He did a little like wiggle to show that that would have run somebody. But he wants the power to come from the legs and the hips, and then the shoulder kind of pops. Look at his body when he does this. See how the elbow is perfectly in line with his body as it starts? He doesn't pull it past his body. It comes directly down, but then there's a looseness in the shoulder that allows the power from the legs and the hip to make the fist like pop up. Oh, so pretty. And that back one's a little bit long. Look at the weight on his feet. Look at how his back foot moves, and look at his knees as he's throwing those. I don't know what I'm doing with my chin as I'm doing this. You should still be tucked. But I have pretty good power on that, and it comes from standing so close in. My front leg actually goes between his feet. So when you're taking someone's style, when you're looking at someone's techniques and how they work together, their vocabulary, you have to have this max guard because you're going to be covering distance really, really close. And then once you're in close, you want all of your weapons, you want the range of your vocabulary to have the most impact at that distance. So that's why these uppercuts are so close, is you've worked your way in, and now you can do all your work in there. Okay, so those are selections from the 1 hour private with Samson Isaan part 2 for the Muay Thai Library. You can watch part 1 and all of part 2 in the Muay Thai Library as a patron. So click on the link in the description, check that out, and while you're there, there's more than 80 hours of long-form training videos with the greatest fighters, legends, crews of Thailand, all the Muay there is to offer. It is a true library, tons of content for you to go through, more than I can name actually. So click on the link in the description, check it out. Thank you guys for watching.